Hello and welcome to Sweetwater. I'm Mason Marangella, the president and CEO of Vertex Effects. Today I'm here with my good buddy, Fort Thurston,
Hey.
and we're here to talk to you about the Vertex T-Drive. The Vertex T-Drive is about as simple as it gets. Two knobs and the truth. For this one, we just have volume and gain. Now, the idea of the T-Drive is that it's based on the classic Trainwreck style amplifier. If you're not familiar with what Trainwrecks are, it's essentially the high gain Vox / Plexi style Dumble. This is kind of what this thing does. It's kind of a cross between an AC30 and a classic Marshall Plexi type sound. It has a bunch of different tones just by way of what you do with your volume control and your tone control, and you can pretty much get these knobs dialed in and never have to touch them again, which is one of the beauties of these things and the beauty of Trainwreck amplifiers. Super simple, limited number of knobs, and you're really pulling all the tones out of the guitar and how you set it and where you put the control. So we're going to demonstrate some of those things for you today, but I want to start first with our reference tone. We got the pedal off. Let's just hear what we're dealing with. So super clean, Fender Hot Rod DeVille, real standard clean style amp. Let's bring in the T-Drive, see what we got. Definitely getting a little little Sheryl Crow on steroids right there.
Totally.
That's one of the great things you can get about it. That's definitely, I think, more of like an AC style kind of crunch tone. But let's see what happens. Maybe I'll bring up the gain a little bit. We'll try some other sort of classic Plexi AC type tones.
I'm going to back it down and then go there. I'm going to see what it can do for me as far as the cleaning it up with my volume knob, you know, kind of treating it as if it's an amplifier within itself, right? So.
Wow.
Goes everywhere.
I was kind of getting like Queen at certain points and some Fleetwood Mac, Queen Mac.
And Zeppelin or something, I don't know, wherever it was going.
Well, the cool thing that right away from the guitar, like Les Pauls, sometimes it's difficult when you roll down with a distorted pedal like this. It's difficult to get those sparkly clean tones.
Yeah.
And I was really kind of getting like the sound of when you have an Alnico blue speaker in a kind of an EL34 style amp, there's a certain kind of jangle that happens on the top in that distortion. I'm really getting that.
Yeah.
When you rolled it down, you kind of were doing some of the arpeggio type things.
The higher B and E string have that squeak to it that you want.
And it's exactly what you want.
Right.
Now let's see, what if we take it to like high gain territory here? Let's see how much it cleans up now, because sometimes when you start to get in the higher registers, you lose that definition, it can become too farty. I'm sort of curious myself. This is a little bit more extreme setting. We have the volume kind of down, the gain kind of up. This can sometimes be the kiss of death for certain distortion pedals. Let's see what happens.
holds together. Crazy.
Dead or alive.
Super.
Holds together, dead or alive.
Yeah. It was Brian May kind of meets a little harder edge metal.
Now, but let's see if we can get away from some of that. Let's try kind of the inverse. Let's try kind of bringing the gain down, bringing the volume up a little bit, kind of more of a less gainy, boosty tone. Let's see what we got there. Woo.
Blast.
You want to do some outlaw country? I mean,
Yeah.
there you go.
There it is.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
This has been, it's almost been experimental for me just to kind of hear the way that you're using it. Again, we were just getting some heavy tones. Let's just hear a reference again just real quick. I mean, we're getting some super ampy qualities here.
Once again, channel switching.
Yeah, it's like you can get your kind of voxy, dirty, outlaw stuff. You were getting some kind of the Fleetwood Mac, Queen tones. You were getting some of those like Aldi Fried, like Sheryl Crow rhythm playing tones.
It has more of a lower mid thing that like a Marshall wouldn't give you to me. Either it has more of like this growly, cool low end thing.
Right.
Very Americana pedal.
Yeah.
It's the Americana dirt box.
And I think it clearly was great for distortion. You come in and you bring some nice rhythm tones. You come in with the lead tones.
Yeah.
It's very dynamic. Whatever you're doing on the guitar really helps exaggerate whatever it is that you want to exaggerate with this thing, whether that's bringing in more gain, whether that's backing it off, getting some crystal cleans. I really do like that kind of voxy, Alnico kind of speaker distortion thing that kind of happens with this thing. And again, we're just running through a Fender Hot Rod DeVille. Totally clean. Totally clean. So if you want to check out this pedal, I highly recommend you get in touch with your Sweetwater sales engineer. They're going to be able to give you all sorts of information about alternative ways that you can use this thing through your clean amp of choice in manipulating your guitar controls to get the very, very best out of the tones available inside the T Drive. And if you like what you saw today, I highly recommend that you like, you subscribe, and you leave us a comment. This is going to keep you up to date with all the latest and greatest stuff that's coming out from Sweetwater. Until next time, I'm Mason Marangella from Vertex Effects. My good buddy Ford Thurston. Thank you for watching. See you next time.